Hello and welcome from Budapest. You're watching Hungary Reports from Public Media M1 with the latest news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin in English. I'm Árpád Szőci. Thanks for joining us. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban received in his office the president of the Cities with County Rights, representing the capitals of the various counties in Hungary and which are independent in their own right. At the meeting, the two discussed about how the war in Ukraine, sanctions against Russia, and the energy crisis have put many Hungarian settlements in a difficult situation. The two said the government's goal is to protect both citizens and jobs. Hungary has agreed with Russia to accelerate the pace of the upgrade of Hungary's Paks nuclear power plants. Hungary's Foreign Affairs and Trade Minister Péter Szijjártó told public media's all-news TV station M1 about the agreement he had made with Russia's Deputy Prime Minister for Energy Affairs. Russia is supplying the expertise and construction for Paks. Szijjártó also said that Hungary needs energy produced from its nuclear power plants on a long-term basis, and that's why Hungary will not support any proposals by the European Union that could endanger Hungarian-Russian nuclear cooperation. Energy supplier E.ON is beginning a refurbishment of its power grid in Hungary for renewable energy, which will add a capacity of 726 megawatts to the counties of Pest and Transdanubia. The project is expected to be finished by 2026 and will cost about 190 million euros. The Secretary of State for Energy at the Ministry of Technology and Industry, Attila Steiner, said that even though the power grid has to cope with accepting new forms of energy, it must also adapt to rapidly increasing demand. An official from the Ministry of Interior has praised the Gondosóra program, which is a nationwide caregiver program in Hungary for the elderly. State Secretary Attila Fülöp of the Ministry of Interior made his remarks on public media's all-news TV station M1. He pointed out that every Hungarian who is over 65 and registers can get a signaling device that can be worn around the neck or on the arm and is directly connected to an emergency dispatcher. The goal of the program is to ensure socialization as well as security for the elderly. The Budapest police officer who was stabbed to death 2 weeks ago was buried on Thursday with a military tribute. He was also posthumously promoted to lieutenant after dying what officials called a hero's death. The ceremony took place at the cemetery in Mátészalka, where family, friends, and colleagues accompanied Bauman to his final resting place. Attending the burial were the Minister of Interior, Sándor Pinter, as well as high-ranking police officials. And that's all for now. But please don't forget you can always watch Hungary Reports live after the Hungarian language news at about 11:15 p.m. Central European Time. Thanks very much for watching, and viszontlátásra.